Welcome to JP News for February of 2022. We start off with a snowstorm that fell on February 25th. It blanketed the Schenectady area with about 7 to 8 inches of snow. Here are some scenes of Central Park, looking very pretty. However, I am ready for all of this to melt, and I am also ready for warmer temperatures. In fact, I'm ready for it to be an old-fashioned summer, like 95 degrees every day. However, there probably are a few that like this weather. Here's a view of the New Haven Music Hall. It's all snowed over. It'll have events during the warmer months, I'm sure. I won't be singing at it, but other more reputable people will be singing at it.
It's up to you, New York, New York. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes I might play tricks on me. I'll keep standing up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah.
Walking like a man, hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile stand. Never was a quitter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look. Heavenly bound, cause heaven's got another one, she's spinning rebound. Kissing is the color, her loving is the wild. She's got the look. Woo! She's got the look. She's got the look. What in the world can make a brown girl turn blue?
Each time I call, I get the same old thing. Always no hugging, no kissing until I get a wedding ring. Woo! My honey, my baby, don't put my love on a shelf. Don't give me no lies and keep your hands to yourself.
Crazy footage.
Oh, hi, puppy. How you feeling today? Aw, you're a sweetie.
What is a woman's best friend? Diamonds or a dog? Or a dog with diamonds? That's a cute little dog.
He's a cutie, and it's been a long time since you've been in this mall, right?
Very long. The
Yeah.
last time I was at WPTR too.
Yeah, interesting.
They
Wow.
have food though. All right.
Oh, looks like Super Taco was the only thing they had.
All right. I am so hungry.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, they got like a China food thing.
Yeah. Oh, the fresco wrap. Okay.
Oh, I'm pretty excited about.
Oh, I'm picking up more and more better camera movements all the time.
Look at you.
I'm a one-man crane.
We are right here at the WPTR 1240 Studios, right here in beautiful Viaport Mall. We are having the newest member of our WPTR family. I call her Electra, Jill Camillo, independent film producer. Unbelievable in this area. You're going to hear a lot from her. And we got her man over here, Jess Petrigan, who's the best videographer. I call him Jess Fun.
Like Alan Funt, right? Yeah.
Now
Thank
I'm
you.
aging myself, I know, but that's all right. It don't matter. But she is about to do a nail salon commercial that's going to bring millions to this company. So without further ado, are you ready, my love?
I think so. Yes.
Treat yourself and come get your nails did at Domani Nail Spa, 1606 Upper Union Street, Schenectady, across from Northeastern Fine Jewelry. Expert nail technician Anita Hug Jones has over 25 years making gorgeous nails. Manicures, pedicures, acrylics, UV gels. Get your nails done right and looking good. See our portfolio of beautiful nails on Facebook at Domani Nail Spa. You can book an appointment online or call 518-347-0994. 518-347-0994. Or just stop in and Anita will get you looking fine. Domani Day Spa, 1606 Upper Union Street, Schenectady, for gorgeous nails.
All right, we're gonna hear what you sound like.
Okay, nobody likes that though, right?
I go like this.
Sound like you got it all in one take.
In the morning, fever over the night. Sunlights of the daytime, moonlights of the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause you know you're gonna treat me right. Give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Captain Smith of the Heights, he had a very bad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, he said, "Oh daddy, hold on, don't you dare, it gives me fever." And he kisses me, fever when he holds me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Now you listen to the story. Here's a woman wide of me. Cats are gonna get gypsy. Only a very hard to sit and to grave, giving me fever. Fever, fever, I'm on fire. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to
Olay! February 16th, 2022, in downtown Schenectady. A view across the street from Schenectady County Community College of a park that is kind of new. They established it within the past 3 or 4 years. And a view of Schenectady County Community College itself. Right next to the ramp where the 890 traffic comes off, the 890. And also close to the Washington Avenue Armory, where HBO is filming Pretty Little Liars. Behind the Armory are lots of production trucks and trailers. And I could be wrong, but it appears that some of these things look like dressing rooms for the actors and actresses. Here's a whole row of them. There's certain names on the doors. Here's Desi and Lucy. Did they bring back I Love Lucy into this thing? But the front of the Armory was decorated like a carnival for a shoot they did yesterday, according to the newspapers. I wish I could have been part of this shoot. But I'm glad that interesting things like this are happening right here in Schenectady, New York, right where I live. The newest Chipotle restaurant on Saratoga Road in Glenville, New York. I arrived there one night at 8:30 p.m. The sign on their door said they were open till 10 o'clock. They had everything locked up. They were mopping the floors and putting everything away. They didn't seem to give a damn about me. I may try them again sometime, though. Pigeons warm their buns on a warm rooftop on Van Branken Avenue. February 4th, 2022. Downtown Schenectady, New York gets 4 inches of sleet, followed by another inch or 2 of snow on top of that sleet. Everybody was able to shovel that off, but nobody could move that hardened sleet, which later turned to ice, for several days. A view of the parking lot and Denny's restaurants to the right is some kind of Indian Brook Apartments, I think. A view of Denny's restaurant, looking upward. Down by the Mohawk River, off of one of the exits by Schenectady County Community College, we can see an old goalpost from a soccer field that is probably no longer used. We can see the bridge, the Western Gateway Bridge, over the Mohawk River. There's one section that's not frozen with some ducks swimming around in it. I guess they're skinny dipping. The river is mostly frozen over, probably about 90%. A few days later, the river has thawed out, and there is a big ice jam coming. A few hours later, this is what the river looks like, with slabs of ice and snow going by at a very slow but steady rate. It was broken up by tugboats in order so that the water keeps flowing and other areas and neighborhoods and houses and basements don't end up getting flooded. It kind of looked like a White Russian, but I think I would call this Mohawk River on the rocks. Several chunks of ice would be bobbing up and down in the water. A very chilly atmosphere. One can see a piece of wood floating along with all the chunks of ice. A piece of driftwood. Here's a slab of ice, almost the size of my front yard. Somebody could actually stand on that and wave to people as they go by. The problem is, how would you get off of that without falling in the water and drowning? And all these chunks of ice are so hard, if they hit you from behind, they would knock you right under the water. So kids, don't try standing on a slab of ice that's going down the river and wave to your friends. It'll be the last time you wave to them. Are you afraid of your basement? Does your basement creep you out? Are you worried about the back room of your basement, thinking that a bat might fly out? Do you have to hang your laundry in the basement? It's a creepy place, but remember, you need to take care of your basement. February 1st, 2022. Homer and Loki are at the tractor store in Guilderland, New York for a veterinarian clinic. They needed their shots so that they can get their licenses updated. We had just missed a rabid feral cat go crazy and bite the nice doctor, so there was a bit of a wait while the health department was called. The friendly team was so good with the boys.
Starts rolling, they give me their butts. Yeah. Well, they got a little bit of a chorus going on here.
I concur, Private Homer, I concur.
With Homer shaking around like that, it reminds me of those old exercise machines from the 60s.
Yeah,
where,
we had one in our basement. You put the band around your waist.
yeah,
it
you put the
jiggles
band
your
around,
fat.
it just jiggles your fat around, that's all it does, right?
Homer shakes nervously in his legs and buttocks. He's a twerker. What can I say? We were slightly worried more about Loki because he's had lumps that have formed on his body. He's got one on his right side, one on his left side, and one on his belly. We had 2 smaller puppies that were ahead of Homer and Loki. The one here seems a little apprehensive about wanting to go in there, but even they were pretty calm.
I like it when he starts talking.
Well, he's like whining.
Oh, he loves his mommy.
It was time for Master Loki to go into the doctor's office. He was taken care of and treated very good. They kept him calm while the doctor got ready to do what she had to do. Homer waited, slightly nervous but calm. And they treated and spoiled Loki with what else but peanut butter. His tongue was going 100 miles an hour over that spoonful of peanut butter.
That tongue is going crazy for the peanut butter.
Master Loki's health is of the utmost importance to us. He is a pillar of the community, and he has given back so much. He loves everybody wherever he goes, and everybody loves him. He's a real cuddly snugglebug.
Yeah. And then at the barber shop, some parents want to give their kids a lollipop during the haircut, and then you end up with hair and stickies all over the place.
Meanwhile, Homer waits patiently, still shaking, while the doctor takes samples of Loki's lumps to be sent to the lab to find out what's going on with the lumps. But even she didn't think they were cancerous. As you can see, Master Loki is caressed and petted and loved wherever he goes by whoever he meets, and I know they enjoyed his company.
Hello, Loki.
Nothing worse than a hairy lollipop.
No, I know it, right.
Yeah,
He looked like he loved the peanut butter. Yeah.
Thank you.
I said peanut butter. It's the new Anastasia. So
He knows
He
that.
knows the word
Oh,
peanut butter.
yeah. Because I put it in a column for you. Know,
Oh, yeah.
He brings it to me. He's like, peanut butter.
No, we looked in there and just kept seeing his face just gobbling the peanut butter. And
This has been JP News and Bartleby Entertainment, reminding you, don't neglect your doggy's health.
And they have new collar things for both of them that show they have their little rabies thing.
well, guys, that wasn't so bad. Homer, don't rub that thing. Homer, don't do that.
Hey, what are you doing, boy?
Don't do that, buddy. Okay. There we are. We're getting good.
And we just got the good news that his tumors are most likely benign.
That's right.
And so we're all happy. We're gonna go celebrate with some dog food. I might have some wine or a martini instead of dog food. Jess might eat the bones. I don't know.
A classic Pontiac sits across the street in a parking lot, across from where my daughter Rachel lives. It is like the cars I remember when I was a little kid. I mean, a real little kid. I can't imagine what it'd be like to own that. I would want a garage for it, of course, or I wouldn't have anything to do with owning it in the first place. February 22nd, 2022. Master Loki and Sergeant Homer had appointments to get their nails trimmed after Master Loki was biting his nails exclusively. Sergeant Homer stood at attention like he always does. He's very earnest.
Okay, we're back at Wag Town Groomer. The only groomers that can handle our very nervous Homer. I've tried a lot of places. He tends to be removed from the premises pretty quickly, but these guys have handled him well every single time, and they let us watch. So as the doggies whine and cry and rip my heart out with I can watch, but that way I know they're really good. They always have somebody comforting on one end while the other girl gently dremels the nails down. All right, let's go see how this goes.
And Homer's got his motor going with that twitchy bottom.
Yeah. He knows what's up.
Wag Town had a few customers that they were working on. We counted at least 3 or 4 other doggies before it was Loki and Homer's turn.
We're swapping stories of, doggies who don't enjoy getting their nails done.
It's okay, Homer. You're going to be just fine. Loki went first, and he looked very calm. His eyes are always beautiful, no matter how happy or distressed he is. But it was interesting how all these other dogs were in the same room with them, but nobody seemed to pick a fight with anybody. Not at all. They all were well behaved. It was quite loud. Constant barking, especially this guy here. He was quite the character. And he had a little friend next to him. Poor Loki did let out some yelps, but he got through it okay. Then it was Homer's turn.
Hi, Homer.
Homer just casually looked around the room while his nails were being trimmed. Maybe slightly uncomfortable. He jerked around a little bit and pulled his paw away a couple times, but he got through it.
Hey, Homer, you're being a good boy. Wow.
Isn't it impressive?
Yeah, he's actually less. He seems less squeamish than Loki even. Yeah. You got a piece of chicken coming to you too. Did you give him that already?
I gave it to Loki, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to give the chicken to Homer. I gotta go downstairs.
Okay, I will. Oh wow,
He was relieved to get off that table.
Oh, he set a record. Wow. And oh, he looks cute in there though. Yeah, it's like he looks like a bull, ready to come out of his.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Oh, there we go. Okay, come on out, Homer. Yay! All right, chicken for Homer. All right, I'll go get the chicken for Homer.
And we hope that Homer doesn't bark anything.
Yeah.
He likes to let people know where he's been.
Well,
when
we were at the tractor supply place, though, he was very discreet about it.
Oh my God! Now it's not so discreet. No.
I had cut the camera a couple seconds too early. That's why I didn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear a duck.
I should get a big thing of healthy food, so I never run out again. Look at that! I should get one of those. A rabbit and a deer.
It looks like an overgrown piece of beef jerky.
Yeah, well, I usually give them bull penises, which are...
Right, yeah. Hello, Master Loki.
They deserve this, right?
Yes. How much are they?
They're $8 a piece, but look at them.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is a
probably lasts forever, right?
No, it'll probably last a couple hours. We have to get some diet food for Loki. like
Okay.
low calorie weight control. Catch it. Catch it. Oh. Oh, Loki. Catch it. Good boy.
Yay!
Loki's such a beast.
All right.
Okay. In my pocket. I paid for this, by the way. I didn't just stick it in my
For the
pocket.
record.
I just love Mother Earth.
All right.
And
well,
I don't bring bags.
Another documented
Yep. I went out the house.
doggy Aaron
There. Okay.
episode. Yeah.
Loki, did you drop that already? Better pick it up. I paid good money for that.
This is the Woodlawn Preserve. I stumbled across it because I was bored and looking for new things that are new to me in Schenectady, New York. So I started to walk down the trail, but it was very murky, muddy, wet, damp, everything you would expect toward the end of February. So down the trail there was a railroad track, but it was fenced off with a cast iron steel fence. They really don't want anybody playing on the railroad tracks. Another view of the path, and as I wandered down this path, it led to a beautiful duck pond that was still partially frozen over. But looking around, I could see that this looks like it would be a great place to visit when it gets warmed up. The ducks were out doing their thing, but this is about as far as I got on this nature preserve. For it was too muddy to continue walking any further. So I just filmed the ducks. But here is the trail where I'm going to pick it up next time I come here when it's much drier and warmer. It starts at a dead-end street in Woodlawn. Now, how's this for something that's mouth-watering? It is a 4 sausages with sauce and peppers from La Jolla Deli on Van Rankin Avenue in Schenectady.